Imagine Brazil in the early 1940s, a country barely recovered from internal revolutions and the political upheavals of the Vargas era. Suddenly, World War II crosses the Atlantic, forcing Brazil to take a stance. Tensions rise as German submarines begin sinking Brazilian ships along the coast, sparking outrage among the population. Faced with pressure from the Allies, President Getulio Vargas decides to join the war effort. The Brazilian Expeditionary Force, FEB, is formed, composed of young men who had never seen a battlefield but were now preparing to fight in distant lands. The journey to Europe was filled with anxiety and the fear of the unknown. The Brazilian soldiers, nicknamed Pracinhas, arrived in Italy in 1944, confronting harsh winter conditions and snow-covered mountains. Imagine these young men, who had left Brazil's sunny beaches, now struggling to survive in freezing trenches with the constant sound of artillery echoing around them. They faced fierce battles, like the one at Monte Castelo, where they endured weeks of attacks, proving to the world the strength and bravery of the Brazilian people. Every victory was earned through sweat, tears, and often the ultimate sacrifice of their fellow soldiers. When the war ended, the Pracinhas returned to Brazil, but many were not welcomed as heroes. The transition to civilian life was difficult, and the trauma of battle left deep scars. Nevertheless, the participation of the FEB in World War II was a milestone that underscored Brazil's importance on the international stage. Today, their legacy lives on in memorials, the stories of veterans, and the enduring lessons of courage and resilience. It was the struggle of a nation that, despite all odds, left its mark on global history.